All right, guys, back with another one. This one is The Holdovers, a Christmas movie that you should be checking out for Christmas this year with your family. I don't know how long it's going to be in theaters for because it is a smaller movie. It hasn't been making like a crap ton of movie or money at the box office, but a movie you should definitely be checking out over the holiday season if you get a chance to. I don't know if this one has, I don't think this one has a digital release date yet, but The Holdovers, movie starring Paul Giamatti, a bunch of other people that you don't know. It is the new movie from Alexander Payne, the director who did Sideways. Downsizing was his last movie that wasn't very good. The Descendants. I'm trying to think of one more, but I can't. Those are the movies. A great director, honestly. I've liked quite a few of his movies. And I had heard some great things about this one and was just kind of immediately in with Paul Giamatti and that director. He's just had so many good movies that I was already in, and I just like the idea of... I like a bonding movie. I like when you have a cranky old guy with a young kid and getting two perspectives kind of thing. I just like that. So that's what this movie kind of is. There is this high school, this private high school, and Paul Giamatti is an ancient civilization professor, and he's a jackass, is the best way to put it. And for Christmas break, all the students go home with their families, except for this one guy who, unfortunately, this one kid can't go home. His mother is newly married and is on her honeymoon, basically. And so he is stuck at the school with Paul Giamatti's character, the professor. What are you doing, Chester? Oh, he's looking for food that I hid. So yeah, that is kind of the premise of the movie. It is such a beautiful tale of friendship. While, yes, it is formulaic in the sense that we do have two conflicting sides slowly becoming friends, bonding, it does different things that I really appreciated. And I wasn't expecting it to feel as original as it actually was. It kind of surprised me at certain points. Just certain things that I did not see coming. Chester's hilarious. Just certain things I didn't necessarily see coming. And then certain things that I did see coming, but were put with a little bit of a twist that I really like. So the writing in this is just really well done, I would say. The acting is beautiful. Paul Giamatti is great. This movie's over 2 hours long. I do think part of this movie can be cut out. The specific thing I think can be cut out is there's a certain moment. I'm going to say this for spoilers purpose. There is a helicopter dad that comes, and it just kind of feels like that 10-15 minute section with some other characters didn't need to be there. We could have just said he's the only one left behind and gone from there. Cut out that 10-15 minutes. Oh, it's a bone. It's fine. Okay. So yeah, I did just certain little section of the movie I think could have been cut out, honestly, and it would have made the movie flow a little better, pacing a little better. So yeah, other than that, though, that is kind of my big negative. That's it. It's just a little slightly long. I think the one 15-minute section could have been cut out. This movie is so good. The heart, the humor, there's a lot of not dark comedy, just very real world comedy, just normal situations that would happen, how you would react in a certain situation. And it's just great. And to see these two characters, brick walls essentially come down slowly, brick by brick by brick, it's beautiful. And I loved seeing it. I just think it is so beautifully acted, so beautifully done. These characters are so realized, and I loved every little bit of this movie. What you find out about the kid and why he acts the way he does, what you find out about the professor and why he acts the way he does, it just feels very well. All of it feels very earned. This movie did a really great job of balancing some real life situations that are not happy with some more happy comedic moments. Something that I also talked about in my American Fiction review. And it does a really good job of balancing that kind of stuff and giving us more real world feel. And I really liked that about this movie. And like I said, this is a Christmas movie. A Christmas movie in a sense. The kid doesn't get to go home for Christmas, and he's stuck instead with a teacher. I don't know about you, that's like a terrible nightmare, especially if it's a terrible teacher. I can think of high school teachers that I definitely do not want to be stuck for 2 weeks with. And I just think this movie was absolutely beautiful. It made me feel good. It gave me the feels. I did not cry, but I felt really good watching this movie. And again, I just think this is a good movie to watch with the family. It is rated R. Is it rated R? Rated R, yes. Language. I'm trying to think. It's really just language. I don't think there was any nudity or anything like that. I don't remember any nudity. Not that I remember. Yeah, it's mostly just language, I believe is what it's rated for. But it is a good, solid movie, and this is definitely one to check out. It's a very sweet movie. Very funny. And again, it wasn't quite as predictable as I thought it was going to be, which was a real surprise for me. So yeah, guys, The Holdovers, check this one out. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I really just don't like the 15-minute section. I think it could have been just slightly shorter. I think this movie could have been 2 hours and it would have been perfect, honestly. I think I would have loved this movie. I love it though. It is really good. It's definitely one that I want to own someday. Very good movie. Check this one out and go see it in a theater. It's not doing as well as it should be. Go see this one in a theater. It's such a good Christmas movie, really. Check it out.